Well, hey guys, welcome back to my shop. My name is Dema, and in this episode, I'm going to do a show and tell on my new air compressor that I recently purchased. So about a month ago, I decided to upgrade my air compressor for a number of reasons. The main reason is because my compressor that I currently use was really loud. The on-off switch was broken, it was missing a foot, and really this compressor was just so loud that I really couldn't run it in the time frame of the shop that I'm usually in here, because I got bedrooms above my workshop, and when my twins, my boys are sleeping, I can't use it. So what I went ahead and is I started searching online, watching YouTube videos of a compressor that's really quiet that I can keep in my shop without messing with my ears and having to wear ear protection or having to worry about running it in the hours that my boys are sleeping. So I came across this air compressor, and this is a California Air 6310 model. Now this compressor is just awesome. Now I did buy this with my own money. I didn't get this for free. So if you're wondering if my judgment on this air compressor is based on whether I got the product for free or not, well, I didn't. I actually paid around $200 for this air compressor on Amazon, and they have different sizes and different models that you can choose from. But this is a model that works best in my shop because of the size. Because mainly I'm using this compressor just for my nail gun and blowing dust off projects that I'm working on. I'm not really using it for using air sanders or any air power tools or anything like that. So this compressor is just perfect for me. Some of the features that this air compressor has is it's got an oil-free 1 horsepower motor, which means I don't have to worry about oiling this thing anytime of its lifetime, and I'm really happy with that because I don't want to have to worry about oil levels and draining the oil and filling up the oil. It's got a 6.3 gallon tank, which is just perfect for my projects. When I use my nail gun, within about an hour or 2 hour period of time that I'm in the shop, this compressor probably recharges maybe once or twice, which is really perfect, but it's really quiet, so it really doesn't matter to me. It's 120 psi maximum air pressure, so if that's something that you're worried about, for anything that I do, that's more than enough. I usually run around 90 psi, and if I'm doing casting, I adjust it down to 60 anyways. So really this compressor pressure rating is a lot more than I really am going to use it for. The noise level is probably the best part of this air compressor, and the main reason I actually spent the amount of money for a small air compressor like this. It's only 60 decibels. Now a normal conversation, a human conversation, is about 65 decibels, so that kind of puts you in perspective. I don't have a decibel meter, so I can't really put it next to it and kind of show you what it runs like, but I do have my old compressor, and I think if we turn on the old compressor and the new compressor, even with my lapel mic, you could still kind of see hear the difference because I'm right next to them. So let's go ahead and turn on my old compressor and then turn on the new compressor, and you can kind of judge with the sound level. Right now I have the old compressor on, and I'm pretty sure you can probably barely hear me in my microphone, and it's getting so loud, it's actually really obnoxious. So I'm just gonna shut that off because it's really loud. And now we're gonna go ahead and turn on the new compressor, which is roughly the same distance from me and to my microphone. So you should be able to compare it to the old compressor that I have, which is a standard pump, to this ultra quiet air compressor from California Air. So with this compressor, I can actually talk normally if I'm having a conversation with someone next to me, and usually this compressor sits a lot further away from me, so most of the time I don't even hear it because I have my dust collection going, and I can actually run this compressor at midnight without anybody hearing that's sleeping upstairs. So I'm really happy with this compressor, and I highly recommend it. So some additional features that this compressor does come with that I was really happy with. It does come with its own pressure regulator. You can adjust the output pressure. The pressure regulator also has a built-in water separator that actually collects moisture, so you don't have to buy your own separate one. This is already included with it. So it also has a 1/4-inch quick disconnect nipple that you don't have to pull the locking mechanism back to put it in your hose. You can just snap it right into place and you're good to go. I mean, it's got all the regular, it's got the bleeder valve up top here. The other thing I was really excited about, which I didn't know until I actually got the air compressor, is the bleed valve that's usually at the bottom of the tank. My old compressor had a brass knob that I get pliers to loosen up, and it always got stuck, and my fingers would always get scraped up. This one actually has a ball valve with a lever, and I mean, it's really easy to empty it, and I'm actually looking forward to emptying it every night. Unlike the other compressor, I left the air in it, and it's probably the main reason why it's starting to malfunction on me, because it's probably getting corroded and water started collecting in it. So I'm really excited about this compressor. Well, I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you found something useful, especially if you're looking for an air compressor that's very quiet. If you liked the video, let me know by giving me a thumbs up. Comment down below if you got any additional questions about this compressor or anything in general. Feel free in the comments area. And if you're planning on purchasing one of these compressors on Amazon, I would appreciate if you use my affiliate link that you'll find down in the description, so that way you can help supporting the channel indirectly in that way. I mean, you're gonna buy it anyways, so you might as well help out my channel while you're doing it. So thanks for watching, and as always, have fun in the shop, but be safe doing it. See you guys next time.